A young gentleman by the name of New Emerging King and his ministry talks about how to build businesses in black communities and how to succeed.
He ain't lying.
But it turns out that there are some in his community who call him a coon for doing so.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Wow. I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this
See, now that's some bullshit.
is what's next. Happy Saturday, everyone. Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily. Of course, this is the weekend edition, and hope you guys are doing well on this day. New Emerging King. Now, some of you may know who he is, others may not. Well, he has an Instagram page and a very interesting one. He is a preacher of sorts. His thing is that he talks about building businesses, black-owned businesses in your own communities and how to be successful at them. But of course, there are those who said, well, you know what? You can't do that because of the white supremes. Well, he talks about, the Second Amendment. Well, white supremes. Well, he talks about being a father to your children. No, we can't have that because of white supremes. So recently, he talked about in a video that had Malcolm X in it, and he quoted Malcolm X verbatim in regards to Malcolm X himself saying in regards to black-owned businesses and how to be successful at them. But of course, they told him that he took it out of his rear end and made it all up. Well, he shows them truthfully, honestly, and with savagery.
You guys are so screwed now! Bring me Thanos!
Let's take a look.
Negroes is mad. I gave a Malcolm X quote, and people thrashing me for the quote like I said it. I gave you a verbatim quote from Malcolm X about how we could do better for our communities, and here y'all go telling me about what white people have done in the past and all that stuff like that, like it ain't 2023 right now. So I'm gonna play the clip for y'all myself, so because y'all swear I just made it up or something. Oh, Malcolm didn't say that.
If white immigrants can come to this country 50 years ago with nickels and dimes and no education, and come here and pool their little nickels and dimes and no education, and set up little stores, develop these stores into larger stores, develop this into an industry which creates job opportunities for whites. Since Lincoln was supposed to have freed the black man 100 years ago, and today the black man, according to the government economist, has spending power of $20 billion per year. We feel that with the black man spending $20 billion a year, not setting up any businesses, not creating any industry, not creating any job opportunities for his own kind, he's not in a moral position to point the finger today at the white man and tell the white man that he's discriminating against him for not giving him a job in factories that he himself set up.
Insane. But I'm wrong because the quote resembles today in my opinion. Sure, we have stuff that we've tried to do in the past. That don't mean stop. Who said I was scared? I opened the school. I ain't seen no white people come burn it down yet. I've been waiting on them to come burn it down, actually. The only people that's been trying to burn it down is the black folk. And all these excuses y'all got, well, we tried. Y'all ain't trying nothing now. Y'all sitting up here typing. That's what you're doing. Your kids in the neighborhood can't read. You won't go take none of them to go mentor them and go read with them during the week. You got kids next door to you right now that can't read. What's stopping you from going to knock on the door and make friends with their parents and reading with them every day? And figuring things out and trying to mentor them and help them. If everybody in their community, at least one person in everybody in their communities could try to do something. If every man was responsible for at least one child that's not his, we would be further. But no, y'all got all this energy to come type under my Instagram comments about how I'm leaving out history and we got this burned down and that burned down. Bro, go do something now. Period. Y'all so scared. Y'all defeated before y'all even start. Listening to y'all, I would never do nothing either. Y'all are nuts. I'm glad I never listened to y'all. Because these black children that are being successful right now and whose moms are being helped right now would never be helped listening to folk like y'all. Oh, you better not start no school because white folks just going to burn it down. And then y'all made being pro-black just opposition to white folks now. Like, if anybody white agree with anything you say, then you a coon. Like, bro, like your ideas aren't universally all black people gonna agree. No, bro. Everybody's not gonna agree with everything you say. Some white people are gonna like what you say. It just is the game. Pro-black is not anti-white. That just means you want black people to succeed. And us succeeding is not making excuses all the dang time. Like, we understand crap has happened. Let's move. We have to move. They want for us to sit. And you think white folks mad that you're talking about history? No, they want you to keep worrying about where you used to be. They want to remind you that you got your butt whipped. Actual racist white people do want to remind you that. Yeah, they want you to keep remembering what they did to you so you can never go do nothing. Racist white people don't like people like me. Because I'm going to tell black folk to go do something anyway. They like people like you that's going around telling black people they can't be successful because all white people going to do is burn it down. And you better not do nothing because white people going to stop this. And you better not do nothing because white people going to stop that. No, they like black people like you. They like y'all pro-blackers that talk about white folks all day. They love y'all. They don't like me. Yeah, white liberals, they hate me. Because I'm going to tell black folk, nah, we finna go open this up on our own. No, we going to create warriors out of our men. Come try and burn this down if you want to. I'm teaching them about gun rights and how to defend themselves and self-defense and martial arts and all that. They scared of that. They scared of the military age black man. They ain't scared of you 30 and 40-year-olds out here making 1,000 excuses about why our communities ain't successful because of something that happened 70 years ago. Oppression affects people differently and wealth gap this and wealth gap that and this gap and that gap. I don't care about no gaps. Okay, it's there. Now what can we do to move? Acknowledge your problems, go and fix them. Not sit and wallow in defeat. Y'all defeated already. We got grown men out here defeated. Don't make no dang sense. How you grown men out here ain't got no balls to go stand up to somebody? We had leaders out here die for what we want. Y'all won't die for your causes now? Where our balls went? Racist white people love black folk like y'all that ain't got no balls. They don't like people like me that's willing to go do something anyway and talk against you Negroes that want to call me a coon. Insane. But that's the game.
My thoughts. What else could I add to this? King did an amazing job of fending off his detractors with truth, honesty, and just in-your-face savagery. Fatalities over and over again throughout that video. He spoke truth. You still have a lot of people who go after those like him, Candace Owens, David Harris Jr., Brandon Tatum, Jason Whitlock, Larry Elder. Again, Larry Elder, who just declared that he's running for president. Of course, he's conservative, so he doesn't count. He's not black enough. All those I mentioned are not black enough, according to some. And that's sad, and it's pathetic, and it's weak to do so because of their conservatism, because of their, stop with the whole white man nonsense, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and make it work. Educate yourself. But, of course, as we know, that there are those, if a black person steps up like new emerging king, of course, he's called white. Why are you acting white? Why are you being white? Because, what? Because you want to educate yourself? Malcolm X was very educated. No one said that about him. Martin Luther King, very educated. Nothing about him. Some of the most important black men and women in history were not school educated, were not book educated. They were street smart, and they made it work for them. And they've gone down in history as some of the greatest minds this world has ever known. But sadly, in 2023, you still have those who will go after men and women like these and chastise them. He basically is saying, you are better than this. Men and women of the community, especially men, because that's where his ministry is focused on. You are better than this. You can educate yourself. It has nothing to do with the white man. You can educate yourself. You can be better whether it's through the military, whether it's through education in schools, whether it's through just doing your homework online. These things, being a better father to your children, being there for your community. These things is what he talks about. And he preaches it very well. And he definitely put a point on this one. I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.